That's you.
Stops himself from being
We know
suicidal
that's
or
you.
something?
He's got one on
Push.
He's got it!
Get him in! Get him in!
Speak it, believe it, receive it. And we are
The Elevate Bros, baby.
Whew.
What's up, guys? It's the Elevate Bros here.
You already know.
And we're just trying to come at you with the first video here about what this channel is and what we stand for here at Elevate Society.
Yeah, and it's simple, really, honestly. Our mission statement is empower, connect, and elevate.
And we empower you through training and education, learning new skill sets, and connect through a network of like-minded individuals. You become the top 5 people that you hang around. And so when we create this environment of like-minded people, we're all going to the top, baby.
You already know. That's a championship belt.
This is the belt Tyler won last month for being #1 salesman at his company. But now we're trying to see who's going to be the champion of Elevate Society.
And honestly, guys, what we've started here is our main program called Elevate Society. We are the Elevate Bros, and that is going to be our tag for social media. You're going to get to watch our whole journey from the very beginning to the very top, baby.
And we are actually real brothers. We're 17 months apart.
Blood brothers.
And so, yes. And we're going to basically be documenting our entire journey from start to finish of tracking our habits, not for a month, not for 60 days,
For life.
for the rest of our life.
For life. It's a lifelong journey, honestly. And it's really simple. Our whole goal is to track the top 5 habits of highly successful and effective people. And they really are simple. 1, wake up early. 2, read 15 minutes a day at least. 3, work out for 30 minutes a day at least. 4, follow a diet. 5, evening journal with a 5-minute prayer or meditation, whatever your belief system might be.
Got the High Performance Planner right here. And these are 2 books that is the core of our foundation. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy and Atomic Habits by James Clear.
We know that these books are going to exactly represent what we're trying to do, and they're going to push you in the right direction.
And so what we're doing is we're tracking everything. But we want to get into why did we pick these 5 habits? Well, these 5 habits, we did a lot of research. These are the 5 most tangible and easy to track black and white habits of highly successful people. We did a lot of research, and everyone that's successful, I don't care who it is, waking up early in the morning, 5, 6 a.m., reading and educating yourself every day. How else are you going to get better if you don't educate yourself?
Number 3, working out is essential not only for your physical health, but honestly for your mental health too. It is really the simple basis of look good, feel good, play good, something we've taken from our high school athletic days, and really you can put that in your business life too.
And also, working out was one of the first things we did when we were 19 and 20 years old and started our moving and storage company. The main thing that got us to the point where we could start that was we started hitting the gym at 18 years old for the first time and taking it seriously, and we started seeing the progress. Not quick, but the slow progress over months of consistent action, and that helped us start a business. It helped us be more consistent. So getting in the gym is more than just looking good. It's developing the habit and the consistency that you need to see long-term gratification.
In diet, guys, honestly, this one is half, if not more, of the battle because your diet is super important.
It's 90%.
90% because...
At least if you're what you're going to look like.
Yeah, I mean, you could be really fat and wondering why you ain't losing weight because you're eating McDonald's and eating out at Burger King in the morning. But, it might be the opposite like me, to where you're really skinny and you're not putting on muscle because you're only eating 2,300 calories a day.
And the cool thing is we have different journeys. Like everyone has a different body type. I put on mass easily and can't lose weight easily.
I have a really hard time gaining weight. I have a high metabolism. And if I do gain weight, it usually just goes in my belly. So good diet is very important.
So guys, the diet is it's also about the discipline. It's not just about the tangible things of these. It's about the discipline of sticking to these. And diet has to do with your energy levels, with your mood. There's so many different things other than the physical.
And honestly, the most important for me is the evening journal meditation prayer time, because for us, both of us, spiritual life is very important. We couldn't have been here without God, and that is who we dedicate everything to. So we're here to tell you, even if you don't believe in a God or whichever God you believe in, that's completely up to you. We threw a meditation in here because just taking even 5 minutes to be in peace and actually think about your day and what you're doing is going to make a huge difference in your life.
And being mindful too, like just being mindful of, something that we want to do is we want to be more aware of our thoughts. We want to be more aware, did I have a good day or a bad day? You know, was my energy good or bad? Was my attitude messed up? All those things can go unnoticed for years if not checked regularly.
Yeah. And, you know, how can we quantify this? How can we track this? The truth is that each one of these tasks, each day is worth 1 point.
Well, hold on. Why are we doing a point system, Tyler? Why are we doing a game? Let me just tell my kid's toothbrush story.
All right.
So my kid got a cavity, right? And I couldn't get them to brush their teeth. Like, it's like pulling teeth, trying to get these kids to brush their teeth. So I bought these 2 toothbrushes that made it a game. So you earn emeralds as you have days in a row where you brush your teeth twice. And so all of a sudden my kids started brushing. There was a competition, and they didn't want to have the lesser emerald than the other one. So it encouraged good, healthy competition, and it helped them stick to their habit.
And for me, guys, back in high school, believe me, I was a video gamer. I loved playing video games, and there was nothing that motivated me more than a ranking system and leveling up. So that's exactly what we've incorporated.
This guy prestiged more times you can imagine.
Hey, no, this is basically a way to track your results and actually level up. And there's different rewards you can get, and there's a lot more coming with this program. This is just the alpha version, and we're just starting this out so we can get the program going. We got our boy Devin, who's living with us, and then of course me and Joseph, and we're going to add many more people as this journey goes.
And we're starting out as cadets, Tyler. You can kind of go through the ranking system.
Yeah, it really is simple, guys. You start out as a cadet. We got cadet level 1 through 5. Then you go to challenger level 1 through 5, vanguard, and then pinnacle, and of course, the grand pinnacle. Probably take you about 15 years. Realistically, as cadet, you can level up each month. There's different points, and it gets harder as you go. And honestly, as we go, let's say I have 300 points and Devin has 100 points. If we take that times 1,000, I mean, for someone to be a Vanguard level 2 compared to a Cadet level 5, that's a big difference. So these things are going to compound over time, and it's much easier to track your progress when you can look back and see your results.
And every day we're going to be keeping each other accountable. We put this board here on purpose. It's all scratched up, but we put it here on purpose so that we have to see it every day. It's all about your environment, and it's a friendly competition. Like, we got to report our points every night. And so the other thing with these levels too is, guys, you can't start in life as a pinnacle. Some of you guys look at a pinnacle in life and you think, man, why can't I get there? Dude, you have to start as a cadet. It's unrealistic to get to this level. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. You know, it's all hard work, old-fashioned consistency.
And that's why we wanted to show you guys the true, raw, real journey, because we are starting at cadet level 0, and we're showing you everything. We don't look the way we want to look.
We are not some gurus trying to tell you how to live your life. We are just simply saying, look, this is the journey we're going on. If you want to join us and you are also struggling, because let's be real, it's January 31st, and we have not capitalized on the first month of the new year. Everyone gets fired up in the new year, and we have completely lost momentum. So we came up with this to keep us accountable, and we're making this channel so that we can't falter.
Think about it. How many of you have made it to May on your New Year's resolution? Screw resolutions. It's a lifetime change. You need to do it and understand it's for the rest of your life. And it might be hard at first. It will be. But then as you go, they become habits. You do it second nature. And it's just going to develop you into the person you actually wish you could be.
And let's be real, guys. If you do these 5 things every single day of the year, there is no way, I swear to God, it's literally impossible that you will not change if you do these consistently all year. You're not going to be perfect. There's going to be times where we slip up, but me and Tyler are extremely competitive.
Tell you what, I ain't going to miss a point to start. I guarantee you.
No. Tyler is the best at getting up early. He has inspired me since living here that this was part of the reason we started this, is because I was like, I'm not doing these things that he seemed to be doing, and really need it in my life. So here we go, baby.
And that brings us to what brought us here. And honestly, our past is one of very humble beginnings. We grew up in the lower middle class, humbly speaking. And, we never went on a single vacation as kids. The very first vacation we went on was
small town of 1,000 people, guys. Like, if we can do this, like, we're doing this so that we're not saying, hey, we're gurus, buy our course. No, we're saying we're going on this journey, and it's gonna be authentic, because you're gonna see us in a year, and I guarantee you we won't look the same.
We are never gonna look the same.
Small kids from a town of 1,500 people.
Graduated with 67 kids. High school had 273
Our
kids.
dad was a landscaper. Our mom was a nursing assistant. Now our dad owns a trucking company, and our mom's a nurse. She went back to school. But we grew up with them. We were, at the lower labor side of things.
And we always knew we wanted to do something big, and the truth is we both failed college. Only there for one semester.
I was there for a week. Wasn't for me.
But I'll tell you what, right after that, we started our moving company at 19 and 21. I had just turned 21, and we got right to it. And we ran that for 5 years, and I can tell you it was one of the hardest things we ever went through. But it set the stage for where we are.
That put us. It's not about results right away, guys. It's not about I need to be rich by 25. I need that. You're building the skills and the grit that it takes to become that millionaire, to become that awesome pastor, to become that the best teacher you can be. This is what it's about. The Super Safe experience. When we owned that moving company, we had to stay up for 48 hours straight in the back of the moving truck.
Many times that we had to do that. And the truth is you have to fail your way to success. There's no way to get to the top unless you do one success and take 4 failures back to be able to get 3 more successes up. You're gonna have to fail. Don't be afraid to fail.
And we ran that moving and storage company for about 5 years. So fast forward to about 24, 25. During those 5 years, we wanted to quit many times, and that's the importance of finding a partner, a community, people that are like-minded, that will hold you accountable. And when I'm having a bad day, Tyler's usually right there to pick me up, and vice versa.
Absolutely. And honestly, guys, right around 2020, when we all know that, or maybe I wasn't supposed to say that, but you know what it is. Honestly, I felt like I had to give my life to my family. I decided to no longer do Super Safe Movers, and I decided to be the best dad and the best family man I could be.
And the moving company was 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, so understandable, you know?
And I honestly failed at that mission because I realized that I gave up my dream, and I became bitter, and I became a person that, my wife couldn't even be around because I wasn't chasing my dreams. So my relationship ended up failing. I take full responsibility. I wasn't the man that I know I was supposed to be, and I'm ready to put that behind me and become the man I know I am.
And Tyler's going through that right now. It's literally 5-6 months fresh off of going through a divorce.
4.5. And every day. It's hard, man. It's really hard.
And so we're trying to be as authentic as we can. If you're in a dark time in your life, we really wanted to make this YouTube channel for those guys that are struggling. Okay, ladies, you too, but we only know the man's experience. And we know what it's like to suffer and to be depressed and not like where you're at.
And guys, honestly, 3 out of 4 suicides are men. So we're here to raise awareness to men's mental health because it's important. What I went through over the last 4.5 months was devastating, and before that even, I felt isolated, I felt alone, I wasn't talking to any friends, and it's not healthy. So we're here to bring an actual group of guys together in a community, a group and a team of absolute achievers and men that are built on being stoic and having a good presence in their households, whether they are a husband or a brother or
Dude,
a father.
if you're depressed and you're suffering right now, there's a reason. Anxiety and stress are there for a reason, and it's not pop a pill and get rid of this. No, it's do the things you know you should be doing as a man that the men have done since the beginning of time, and you won't be as depressed. You get a 6-pack, you might feel a little bit better about yourself. You might be confident. You start making a little bit of money. You start getting a good network of good friends that have healthy habits. That's how you pull yourself out, not by popping pills and drinking and doing drugs. Trust me. Been down that alley and it doesn't work.
And honestly, guys, the thing that helped me the most was having a brother and someone in my corner, because Joe went through something similar about 4.5 years ago. So he's in a much better stage now. He's gone through all the mourning and all the depressive states that I'm going through now, and he's really helped me through that.
Guys, 5 years ago, my confidence was destroyed. My kid's mother was leaving me for another man, and as we were working all damn day, full responsibility, I take accountability, but I'll tell you what, that heartbreak and that anxiety and that worthlessness that I felt was so strong and so depressing, but through pushing through it and taking risks and doing these things over time, not consistently, but basically I pulled myself out of it. We're balling out now a little bit in our careers, don't lie, and hey, we're trying to keep it humble, but also at the same time, I want to tell you guys that this is the first year, it took 4 years after that breakup, where I finally feel really good as a man. I feel like I finally have peace. I feel like I've accepted my reality. And what?
Dang, man, I got a long way to go.
Guys, it might take a while. You ain't gonna feel better. If you're going through a breakup right now, you ain't gonna feel better in 3 months. I'm sorry to tell you that. Not even in 6 months.
I'm gonna fake it till I make it, guys. I'm gonna try to put on my best face for you guys because you have to. I've gone through my mourning stage, but there's still times where I'm like, why am I sad? Why am I feeling this way? So, You know, you just got to get through it. And honestly, when you distract yourself, like doing this program, I feel like is really going to pull me out of my rut because I'm not going to have time to think about anything else other than the best version of myself.
And I don't know how many guys we've had come up to us and be like, dude, like, we just need something where, like, you know, we're around a bunch of guys that are like-minded, that, you know, we want to do like a mastermind. And, you know, the reality is just no one takes action. So we're making the sacrifice. We're putting our life on blast and being vulnerable with you guys to try to encourage one person. If one person changes their life and maybe
that's you.
Stops himself from being
know
suicidal
that's
or
you.
something.
So come join us on our journey because you're going to want to see this because I bet that after a couple times watching this, you might want to join the journey with us.
And it's a little different taste because we're not telling you we're the best. We're just telling you we're trying to become the best.
Yeah.
Basically, right now I'm doing commercial exterior sales. I've done like insurance sales, merchant sales with credit card machines, exterior sales.
Every sale you can think of.
A gutter sale. Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything. And so it's built up to what I'm doing now, and it's an extremely high pressure job. And we want to show you guys what kind of skills and what kind of pressure do you need to put on yourself to be able to make more than $40,000 a year. How to get out of that gas station job or working at Walmart or whatever the case is.
And right now, Joe is doing commercial sales, which is basically like hunting whales. You might only get 1 to 5 jobs a year, but it's going to take everything you got and a ton of time on those projects. I'm doing the opposite. I've been in HVAC sales. I really love what I do, and I'm hunting rabbits. I go on 1 to 5 calls a day, means I'm selling 1 to 5 calls a day. So we have the ability to make about the same income. Not gonna lie, in the commercial industry, you could find that Moby Dick whale, and hey, you know, you might really come up. I think he's got one on the hook. He's got it! Get him in! Speak it, believe it, receive it. Come on, come on. You already know what we're gonna do, baby. Oh man.
But on a serious note, guys, we're gonna document the sales careers we have, what kind of money you can make. We're gonna do Whiteboard Wednesdays where we're giving you tips and pointers on how to increase your communication skills, how to increase your confidence, all these different things. And we're gonna really give you a deep dive into our sales careers of what we do. We're gonna show you the journey of documenting all this and the good, bad, and the ugly. That's the thing. We're not claiming to be perfect. We're going to be vulnerable with you. Guys, this is our comeback story, okay? If maybe you're young, maybe you're a little bit older than us, whatever the case is, it's never too late. I don't care if you're 70 or if you're 20. Now is the time to take action, to join this, because if you don't take action now, guys, life's going to pass you by.
Almost happened to me.
Seems like
it happened to me. I let it pass
Life's
me
going
by,
quick.
and I'm never going to let that happen again.
So here comes our comeback story, baby. All the way to the top. From day one, baby.